Hello Leo, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Leo for the month of December. Now Leo, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Leo, I do not do personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that is not me, that is someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. And don't miss out on my Instagram. I do exclusive content there that you can't find on YouTube, so you'll definitely want to give me a follow on that platform if that is your thing. But let's go ahead and see what we get here for you for this month of December. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment to let me know what you think. All right, let me make sure everything is in view and then we'll get right into it. All right. Energy on the bottom, you have the Knight of Swords. So really interesting card to find here. Definitely not a bad sign at all. This card talks about your need to potentially seize the day on something in your life. So if there is an opportunity that is presented to you here in this month of December, this card says take action, take swift action on this opportunity, because you never know what may happen. And there's that like really cliche quote, "You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take," by Wayne Gretzky, right? That's kind of this Knight of Swords message here. And so, you know, it may be a time for you to really go for something. What's interesting about the Knight of Swords is, I'm kind of just realizing this now though, you see the owl here up on the tree. You may need to see from a higher perspective though. You may need to have like owl-like or eagle-like vision here, because you don't want to be too impulsive at the same time. And so it's kind of this message of you taking action, seizing the day, but not doing that until the opportunity is there, right? Striking while the iron's hot, not being impulsive, not being impulsive before the opportunity arrives is kind of the message. And so you have a really nice reading here. You're one of the only signs that hasn't had the Death card or the Tower so far. You're like my second to last reading. And so we'll see what happens when we clarify. Those two cards could come in, because I have to say the collective, there's going to be like a big sort of ending in December. December's ending with a bang, okay? 2021's ending with a bang here. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I just think there's going to be a lot of changes and energetic situations that happen for people in the collective in December. So let's go ahead and get right into this. You have the King of Wands in the middle. I love this card. You know, this could be you. This could be any fire sign, rather, Leo. And so this is the most passionate person in the room. This is somebody who is, as you see, the star on the throne there. This is a star, okay? They are the star of the show at work, or they probably even, you might even run your own business, because the King of Wands is like the classic entrepreneur in the tarot. And so for some of you, you are shining brightly here at this time. People really wanting to maybe even reach out to you for knowledge, or people are attracted to you in business situations because of your expertise and the passion and the talent that you have. So I love this energy here. Some of you are going to really take advantage of a big opportunity with the King of Wands and the Knight of Swords to maybe show your talents and display your talents in some ways. So as we roll into December here, at the beginning of December, you have the Six of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. So the Six of Swords here, yeah, some of you are ready to make a transition in your life, probably relating to career, business, or just life generally at this time. I don't really see a whole lot of love messages. I'm not really getting a love energy or romantic energy here for you, Leo. And so, you know, this is somebody who's about to go through a major rite of passage and go to a new place, go to a distant land, see new people, meet new people, go to new shorelines. And you may be making big career changes or choices here in this month. And this doesn't necessarily have to even involve you leaving your career if you enjoy where you work. But for those of you who do not enjoy where you work, there could be a new opportunity that presents itself, okay? Because you have this Ace of Pentacles as well with the card of transition, and this Knight of Swords indicating that there's movement. Knights always indicate events as well. And this Ace of Pentacles here talks about some sort of new beginning in the financial sectors or the material sectors of your life. So this could mean you sailing away, going to new places to buy a house, to move to a new apartment, to move to a new state or city or location. This Ace of Pentacles is very heavily associated with signing off on documents and doing paperwork and things like that. And, all of those sorts of things require paperwork. Getting a new job as well, same deal with that. And so some of you going to new places in the material here, you also have this Four of Pentacles. At the same time, you have this potential situation here where your finances are starting to stabilize. And I feel like this has maybe also allowed you to make this transition. But I would say just be warned of any feelings of uneasiness around getting your needs met, because this person really is holding on to their pentacles just a little bit too tightly here. They think that there's never going to be another opportunity for money to come, and that's just not the case. So just realize that the universe is an infinitely abundant place. So yeah, in your middle of the month here, you have the Nine of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. Wands energy, big Wands energy. 8 into 9 with the King in the middle. Okay, so what is Wands? Wands is passion, enterprise, business, career, things like that. Okay, it's getting fired up. It's kindling a fire inside of you and in your life in some ways. You have this Eight of Wands as well, another card indicating travel. And what's interesting here is both of these cards, if I were to have to, other than the Knight of Wands, which I would not be surprised if that came in the clarifications, this is talking about maybe travel to a distant land or a distant place, such as like a new state or something like that, even travel by air flight, anything like that going on here with this Eight of Wands. This is also talking about good movement forward or accelerated motion in your life, things moving forward in a good way. Could also indicate good communication coming in for you here. I do feel like some of you deserve this. You've really been putting in the work here in 2021. You have this Nine of Wands as well, which is talking about somebody who is potentially looking to stick to what they're doing. The Nine of Wands says, do not give up. It says that the worst thing that you could do right now, Leo, is to give up on whatever aspiration you have or goal you have, because you are literally right at the finish line. And so that's what I need to tell you. As you roll into January, towards the end of December here, in the last portion of the month, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So we now have 8, 9, 10 of Wands. Big energy of Wands here, okay? This Ten of Wands here to me does say that you are going to stick to whatever manifestation you're looking to bring into existence here and get across the finish line with this Ten of Wands showing up. It does say that there's more work ahead. This person is fighting an uphill battle, but it's work that you want to be doing, and it's also, at least that's what I feel like for you in this reading. And it also says that you have experience, okay? You've gained knowledge and you've earned experience along the way. You have this Queen of Swords setting a strong boundary. You have the Knight into the Queen. We notice here how we have a lot of different progressions happening with the 8, 9, 10 of Wands, the Knight into the Queen of Swords. Lots of different things progressing in your life here. And so for you, really cutting through any doubts at this time. Along with that, you have this Ten of Pentacles, which is a total harvest. Big abundance here coming for you. This could be on your mind here as you roll into the new 2022, setting strong goals, setting strong financial goals, asking yourself what you need to build a legacy as you move into a new year. So this is really great. So let's go ahead and see what else we have here for you, Leo. Now, if you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, and maybe share this video with a friend. Also, really appreciate you being here, and check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. So let's see what we have here for you. You have Serapis Bay Ascension, Move into your true self, rise above the darkness. The light is here. Some of you are going up the ladder. Some of you are ascending either in your life or in your career in some ways here. There's no doubt about it in my mind here. You have this Lady Nada heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. And you also have Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So there's something you're looking to bring in here with this Nine of Wands and this Holy Spirit, and I think the tools that you need are available. I think it's also just recognizing that, you know, it's better to expect miracles than to expect negativity. Is basically what I'm trying to say, and so that's what I'm feeling for you. What else do we have here? Compromise. Okay, so what are we compromising on? If you believe, yeah, look, this is exactly what I was just trying to say with that Holy Spirit, expect miracles, and if you believe, take action. I mean, look at this. The symbolism is very similar here with the horse and this take action card with the Knight of Swords and that. So there's going to be an, if it's not an opportunity, it's going to be a situation that requires your action, or a situation that's lining up perfectly for you that you'll want to really not miss out on here in this month, especially as you have this Eight of Wands, things moving forward, things progressing here. So let's see what else we get. Let's pull some additional tarot cards. All right. So you have the High Priestess, the Ace of Cups, and the Strength card. Okay, so really nice energy here showing up. So this is you here with the Strength card showing up, Leo. This is the Leo card. Okay, this person is so courageous they can walk next to a lion. They can tame a lion. And you are being called on to have that energy here. Look at this, number 8, infinity, right? So you have an infinite amount of power around you at this time, especially as you have this lining up here with this Four of Pentacles. And the infinity symbol here is really, I don't even know if that is an infinity symbol. I'm going to say it is, because you know, this is really sticking out to me here, where I would really ask you to maybe notice where you are dipping into scarcity mode with getting your needs met, because you are abundantly provided for here, as is everybody. But the cards here are saying you've got this. And so if you feel like you're saying to yourself at some point in this month, like, I'm never going to get this back, I would say maybe just take a note of that. You have this Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Anytime you get 2 or more aces, always a big yes, always a big win. And you have the two aces clarifying each other. So, you know, a new start in the material leading to a new happiness, or a new start in either your romantic life or in some level of happiness in your life. This new start is not only bringing about new beginnings in materials, but also in happiness for you. So this is really nice. You have this High Priestess as well with the Six of Swords. Trust that this transition is best for you. If this is what you're getting in your intuitive feelings and your thoughts, know that you are making the right choice. Okay, you have the third ace coming in with the Ace of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Six of Pentacles. So, really nice energy here. One of the better readings I've done so far. So double Ace of Pentacles plus the Ace of Cups, and that is now with the Nine of Wands. Look, some of you here are like literally right at the finish line. I see you crossing. I see you crossing the finish line here in the future with the Ten of Wands as you close out the year. And just recognize that, okay, if there's some point during this month where you feel like giving up, Spirit's saying, no, Leo, don't do this, because this new beginning that you're looking to create and manifest for yourself is coming. You have this Justice card with the King of Wands, getting the outcome you deserve here. You are talented, okay? And for some of you, you're finally getting recognized and rewarded for the talent that you've shown in whatever it is that you've been doing for your career, for your business, in your life in some ways. Look at how we have these scales energies here. The scale on the Justice, the scale on the Six of Pentacles. Now you had compromise as well, another scale here with this Oracle card, as you see here. So guess what? Things are balancing out, and you have good karma on your side, okay? Karma is being rendered out. You are getting the outcome you deserve, which is the ability to build a legacy. Let's see what else we have here. We have the Three of Wands, the Fool, and the Five of Wands. You are the first sign. Let me check the bottom. Nope, you are the first sign in the collective that has not had the Tower card or the Death card in their reading. So you have the green light here, Leo. I will just say, I just note that there is something happening energetically in the collective, not to strike fear, but there is something happening. It might not even be bad, it might be good, but I'm just saying something going on. So yeah, you know, 10 of Pentacles with the Three of Wands. This is serious growth. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles the Three of Wands in it of itself talks about growth and expansion on the horizon, taking something to the next level, and you have that with the 10 of Pentacles. You are looking to build a legacy here, Leo, and this karmically looks like things are lining up for you. You have this Fool card with the Queen of Swords. Be honest with yourself and serious about this new beginning that you are taking here with the Fool. The Fool only comes forward when you're ready, and it says that you are ready for a powerful new beginning as you have 3 aces here, as you leap forward into the unknown and start something new. And know that the Queen of Swords, which is under the Fool, would not second guess themselves on that new beginning. They would go for it. You have this 10 of Wands with the 5 of Wands. Look, there's more work ahead. You are finishing, crossing the finish line, but don't let any sort of internal conflict around getting your needs met or fears get in the way. Okay, that's what I feel like saying here. So what else do we have? What else do we have here? Okay, so you have the main female, change, imprisonment, despair, sudden wealth, and courtship. Okay, so more good energy here. So you have, okay, so some of you, this is interesting though. We do have this imprisonment card, which I never, if you watched my readings before, I never read it as jail. I read it as you being trapped in a situation. That's changing. Okay, that is absolutely changing here. You are breaking free of anything that's been holding you back, that's been leaving you feeling stagnant or less than in the year of 2021. That is no longer going with you as you move forward into 2022. You're letting that go. Somebody's really maybe interested in hiring you with courtship, like very, very interested. With official person in courtship, I do see that that you could even, Leo, be in a scenario where you have leverage at work where you're saying, listen, like, I'm gonna leave, I have this other job offer, but I'd also like to stay, so if you want to give me that raise, here you go. But that scenario only applies if you already have a job offer. Okay, some of you are going to have an offer, but you may also use that as leverage to get a higher paying situation at your current place. And others of you are quite literally moving with change. And all of these travel cards, sudden wealth, is suddenly things turning around for you in that area. I have been warning you to really take note of this despair with the Four of Pentacles and the Strength card anytime in December. And really I'll extend it out to 2022 where you feel like, I don't know if this is ever going to work out. Try to reframe your thoughts when that thought comes in. So thank you so much for being here. Very much appreciate everybody who's been watching my videos this year of 2021. I appreciate you so much. And check out my website, zanintuitive.com. Link in the description below. Have a good one. I will see you in the next video.